I'm not sure, but like, these just look like desperate attempts just to try to do some bullshit. I don't even get it. Like, a FedEx truck gonna pull up on me, and all of a sudden there's direct energy coming out. So I don't know if it's coming from the truck, from this Kroger vent right here. I don't know. But it's like the Kroger trucks just fucking, I guess, did a gang bang on me over at the Speedway. I said, oh my God. This is utter misery. It really is. I could be at work. I could be doing so many other things. Instead, I'm just sitting in my car because I'm homeless because of this situation. While people try to infect me with poison and try to scare me. Yeah. So that's what my whole day will be. Hacking in my phone, looking for sexual content. This shit is just ridiculous. It's crazy. The fact that it's this much concern about me, I can't even get a job. I'm not even sure how you fuel that kind of hate for somebody that doesn't even... And it's everybody that's around. That's why so many people are around. It's all part of the group. So, it's just me. And it's mostly men that's the aggressors. This shit, if they knew how stupid this shit is and look, there is nothing I can do. I can't even go back to Ohio because they done fucked up my car. Like, when I say my car is fucked up, it's fucked up real bad. And it's like, I can't even get an oil change. Because if I go get my oil change, it's going to be a plot up there. It's like, this is not reality for me. It really looked like just some pressed ass stupid shit. Pressed as fuck. And I just don't, like, of course it's annoying. Everything that is supposed to make somebody feel like, because I'm human, I'm going to feel like any other human would. Because I do have emotions and I still have empathy. So it kind of is like, really I feel like this is just saying fuck my kids. Because that's all it's doing is prolonging me from getting them. And it's been this charade for the longest. Then you got all these motherfuckers doing this bullshit and you can't even do nothing to defend yourself. They're using a chemical energy weapon. I'm unarmed. And it's kind of just like, I'm not even sure how they could find a victory in anything that they do. Look at the extent, how many people. It's cowardly. Even the people I just keep thinking about, the people that sit back and watch anything private with me and then think they can clown me about anything. Do you know what it looked like for you to be the type of person to spy into somebody's privacy as well as their sexual things and their fun? Like that, you look like that's not good. That's like sexual assault. That makes you a sex offender, a predator. I'm not even sure what type of people we live amongst to think that you doing sex offender type of shit and that person is supposed to be embarrassed about what you've seen. No, you're a monster. And everybody that's involved in watching is too, especially the women. To steal somebody's shit, all of my privacy, and think that you can flex on me from repeating something I said, or you know how stupid you look? Anybody that's doing it. You could offend me by letting me know that you one of the people that is involved in looking at and listening to my phone. But every day now, I gotta think like all these people around that see my pussy, like from people that I've been talking to for a long time, not just a period of time, small period of time. Like I've been talking to these people for a minute. And so I don't know the people's that fake. Like, it's fake on a whole nother level. I just I don't know that everybody's like that. Like, you have to trust people in life. You have to. There's still people you can trust. Like, I'm a good person that's trustworthy, so I'm sure I'm not the only one that exists. And it's like, everything is directed towards, oh, well, trust no one. Well, how the fuck you gonna live in an earth full of people and not have nobody to trust? You're not gonna trust your spouse? Don't trust everybody would make more sense. This slime shit that motherfuckers is doing to me for no apparent reason. The men that's involved, they hate women. It's something about women, period, they just don't like. So every opportunity they have to try to defame or tear down a woman, they take that opportunity. It is so embarrassing that people was able to stream me just like doing shit I like to do in my car by myself. I'm 41 years old. I don't owe nobody no explanation. It's people that act like masturbation is a problem but running around sleeping with a bunch of people isn't. Like, that's crazy to me. I'd rather not get ran through and spirits transmitting on me. I'd rather keep my spirit and my pussy safe. Because it seemed like everybody got something. By the grace of God, I don't. Because they were sure trying to get me infected. This shit has been so fucked up and just disrespectful. Like, I'm not sure if the Kroger trucks call themselves rolling on me. They've been in this shit since the beginning of it, since this shit started. They've been doing the same shit. Now all of a sudden they start back up. That's not nothing scary. Why is there corporations running around using fear tactics or involved in illegal activities, stalking against people, individuals, citizens? It's a concern. Because I'm not the only person that this is affecting, not to mention his kids out here. They got to go to school every day. So it make me think like that in the type of world we living in. Because if they stealing sex shit out my phone, ain't no telling what the fuck. It's just like the more I see, the more I just realize how people think it's really cool to be completely disgusting. And there's nothing cool about it. The stuff that we used to say was creep shit when we was kids or in young young adolescents, it's stuff that's cool now. Because everybody's doing it. And the shit ain't cool. It look even worse. It's like, it used to be you protect women and children. Now women and children are the biggest victims. The most sought after victims. And I'm not a victim. Like, I have been attacked. I can't no way, shape, or form find any responsibility for the things that have been done to me because I'm allowed to make the decision not to want to be with my kid's dad. And I didn't determine who I was born to. But to have my privacy violated like it's been, to have my car tore up like it's been, this is on a whole nother level. This is not spiritual. I don't have a dark cloud over me. There's no dark cloud over me. These are people, several people in the group that is being ordered to attack me and to do things to me. Every day, all these people do is look for a way to cause me harm. An attempt to cause me harm. That's it. Accelerating my car on the freeway when I'm going around the curb. Just all type of disrespectful shit for no apparent reason. That's not a spiritual warfare. That is not a dark cloud over me. That is hateful people that for some reason is upset with me because of whatever reason they have. And it's a lot of people involved because these people are all groups. This has nothing to do with me. This is not my battle. This is not my spiritual awakening. I'm still just looking at everybody like y'all some motherfucking fools. I don't know really what's going on. I really don't care. I'm just sick and tired of this shit. I need to be at work like every American is supposed to do, because anything outside of working is normally illegal unless you got your own business, and I don't. It's like, what type of people tell people not to give you a job or get you fired? Like, to want somebody not to have no money or to degrade themselves just to have money? This is in America. But the American way is to work. I'm just so confused by how the shit just shifted to just, you can't even be American in America. Americans is now targets to whoever. I don't even fucking know or care. I just need a job. Because all these shenanigans, this been going on for 11 years. It ain't shit I can do. I'm by myself. I'm unarmed. Bruh, I need a fucking job and I want to get up out of Kentucky. I will never come back to Kentucky again, ever. This has been, I would say, and I like it here. It's a nice city. Like, it's a beautiful city. There's no hood here, even though it's a hood. You can't tell. It's nice. But the shit that has happened here, like tearing my car up. My car? Who the fuck do shit like that? My car? Like, and this would be the third car that they have fucked up that they didn't pay anything for. I be busting my ass for everything I get. It's the shit just so disrespectful. It kind of make you wonder, who's your real enemy, who really owes you money, and why aren't you going after them? People like to play it safe. I'm by myself. That makes it look easy. I'm just over this shit. I really am. I don't know. I don't have nothing else I can give for it. I just don't have anything else. And then I think I don't know. But this just, it's, I don't know, it's unethical, it's discrimination, it's a racist hate crime. I can't even call the Department of Labor like we're supposed to if we're having issues with work and not getting hired places. Because my calls are getting directed somewhere that's not even that. Or I get somebody on the phone and they're going to play ping pong with me between this number and another number that they try to give you, when the Department of Labor has a clear understanding of what you contact them for. Then it's like if you put in through email or something like that, how do they don't call back. The Department of Labor has a big workload in order to make me believe, and I'm going to probably try it, but if you can't get anybody on the phone, I would definitely believe that an email is going to be sent elsewhere as well. Because that's how it's designed, for the real Department of Labor not to find out. So it's like all of the things that is in place to protect Americans, laws, our constitution, everything has been just taken away. None of that stuff matter. The way these people just blatantly do shit, I mean, I guess it's legal now. I had no idea the laws changed. I had no idea we have no rights as citizens, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But in a world where this is perfectly legal, I'm trying to understand, why do they try to sneak and do it or run off? Is it you allowed or you ain't? The shit is just so irritating. These grown men, every day, the whole objective is to find a way to harm me. I'm not a known person. Well, everybody knows me now, but prior to that, I'm not a known person. I'm from a small city. Unless you went to school with me, I don't even know people in this small city where I'm from, unless you lived in my neighborhood or I went to school with you. I'm just not a popular person for this many people to know me to want to harm me. It's insane. And to think my own parents caused this shit, my own mother. Man, I'ma knock that bitch's head off if I ever run into her. Not to mention my son, they tried to get him kidnapped. It just been real extraneous situation after situation. And it gets more disrespectful. And then I don't have rights to justice. Like, I can't go get an attorney. Somebody told the landlords, go ahead and just keep my security deposit. I left the place immaculate. Somebody told them to go ahead and keep the money because they damn sure ain't sent it to me. Then, it just... That made me feel like he just moved the truck just so it can point the energy from a different direction. And FedEx been pulling up in these trucks a lot lately with direct energy. You know how much federal time you would get in jail if you were caught with that? And I know for sure, I'm just not going to be small-minded enough. It's good and bad people in every part of life. Just like it's bad government, it's good government. I would never believe that. I don't know. I just think that I'm sick of this shit. I wish they'll find another target. Or something else to do. Like, I've played this game long enough and I'm just over it. Because it seemed like all they do when, something stops affecting them or affecting their target, then they're not, like, they want me to complain every day, all day about this direct energy. So since I'm not complaining, they're sending trucks, semi-trucks, because they hold a lot of power in their lights to come shoot direct energy at me. Or multiple cars. It's always multiple everything. This shit is fucking insane. And I'm just one person that still ain't bothering nobody. The most I do is talk shit. You will never believe how many people get offended by the shit I say to myself in my car. They absolutely forget that they're not even supposed to hear me. Because nobody should hear me talking to myself in my car. Nobody should be able to come asking me stuff about something I said to myself in my car. And I'm in a point of life where people are really getting mad about stuff I say to myself in my car. Just like this truck want to sit across the street and point direct energy in my face. You see what I'm saying? It looked like a beer delivery truck. But I feel the heat. And so since I'm not complaining about direct energy all the time, they want to try to boost it up. So they're using, like I just said before I even noticed the truck right there, they're using semi-trucks because of the power that it let off. There you go. I didn't even notice that truck was sitting right there till I felt the heat. At the Kroger gas station. So, I don't know. But this shit is not scary. It's an absolute shit show and travesty for America. It is such a rewarding blessing that Kamala did not make it into the office. If women complain about having a secure spot that they're respected in Hollywood, how would a woman president go run a country? It would have continued to go downhill and the economy would have continued for prices to go up and not your pay rate, and to the point where most of America is homeless and without. This whole shit and how everybody think. Like, even with that small piece, how would anybody think that a woman will be allowed to run the country, but they can't even stand their ground in Hollywood? This is some real crazy shit because Trump racist. How many motherfucking racist people do we see every day? It's somebody that don't like something about another culture everywhere. That's just natural. Who fucking cares? His main objective is America being great. If America is great and we live in America, we're going to be good too, because the economy will be good. We don't have an economic monopoly anymore or anything. Everything is just owned by one group, which means that if you have an issue with this company, you can't just switch over to this company, because they're all connected now. I am so over this shit, because it's just like, I done came to the conclusion I'm not getting my kids, because I don't even have the energy to put in the work that it take to hurry up and get a crib and fill it up. I don't even got that kind of energy no more to work that hard. I already did it several times, and I'm homeless in my car, and basically they just took everything anyway. So it ain't even worth it, because that's all that keep happening is motherfucker keep getting me fired. Then I gotta move. Then I gotta, by the grace of God, I don't have no evictions. And still can't get a crib. This whole shit is just every odd. I have every odd on my side. I don't have no chance at nothing the way it's set up. And then they listen in my calls. So anything that may be might, then they call and sabotage that too. It's everything. Man, motherfucker, I'm over this shit. What is the next plan? What's the result? Because it's just like, what am I going to do? And I'm really over it. I'm just not even sure the satisfaction on that side. Because the only people, when did homelessness become funny? When did we start laughing at homeless people? When did we start thinking it's funny not having a job? Like, so for people to be laughing or think anything with me is funny, there's nothing that I can even say about that type of person. It speaks for itself. Because what's funny? That's why everybody in this predicament, to where everybody is in line, because they scared to lose shit, like their job or their business. So how could you laugh when you doing extreme things just to maintain your stuff? Especially at a person that said no. This whole shit is weak as fuck, man, and I'm just sick of it. If I said no, I don't want to sell my soul, that's the end of that. There's free will. I don't care whose argument is what YouTube pop up discussing. That's my opinion. That's something that I choose to believe. I could never think in a mind state that you're not allowed to choose the devil or God. I would never think in a mind state like